Yo, Philly fam, I'm back. I'm back. Welcome to 4133 Pod, man, where you can get gritty with Schmitty. I had a technical difficulty with my special guest, so he'll be back in here in just a minute. Uh, I just want to stop through, man, and have a little time with y'all, man. I see Ohana has already hit the inbox, man. It's a pleasure. I'm just waiting on, you know, my special guest B Dub tonight, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. tonight. Draft Wars is going down. It's going down, man. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be live and in effect, man. Eagles versus Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It's me, LB, versus Boss Cowboy and Law Nation. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be epic. Hold on now. Let me bring my boy in here.
My bad, man. I was like, it kicked me out.
Oh, you good, man? You good? Technical difficulty.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, man?
Yeah.
How you feeling, man? Check the
Man,
temperature, man. What's
man,
good?
I'm doing good, man. Good to be on here, man. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man, ain't no problem, man. So, what you thinking, man? I mean, any players you like? I mean, I see that the inquiring minds would like to know about, your boy out there, Mr. Buddha Baker. What you feeling?
Well, like I said, I think the main thing is I would really love to have him, but Howie Roseman would have to figure out the money situation, and it had to be right for us, man. We couldn't pay what he wants as what he wants right now. Doesn't he want like 20 million or 18 to 20 million?
Oh, that's Devin. I don't think he's giving out a number.
But what was his last wasn't his contract that they because he just re-signed, wasn't it like what a year ago for Arizona? He did something with his contract, so
Yeah,
he
he got 2 years left on that contract.
so when we'd have to finish that. So that's what I'm saying. So you know,
He has no guaranteed money, so you have to finish. I think at least the contract from this year to, and then move forward from there. Hold on.
says which move was you gonna answer that first? Hey.
Um, I think Devontae Smith, to be honest, because I didn't see us trading for a wide receiver in back-to-back years. We had just drafted Jalen Rager. We had just drafted Devontae Smith, and then we turned around and gave up another first-round pick for a wide receiver. I did not see how he pulling that off. That's the whole reason why I'm so optimistic about what he's gonna do with this draft. Because everything that people said we couldn't do and we wouldn't do, we've done it.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. But you can't. Howie Roseman never ceases to amaze me, man. He just pulls a rabbit out of a hat, man. You know what I mean? That's why if it does, I could see it us getting Buddha. But like I said, the money got to be right, and But I believe. I mean, I was kind of more shocked almost with the AJ Brown with the first round pick because like at first when I saw it on the board, we didn't have a pick no more. I'm like, what happened to our pick? We gave our pick up. And the next thing you know, it said AJ Brown. I was like, oh, I was went crazy, man. But that's me personally. I thought AJ Brown was more, but Devontae Smith was more funnier to the Giants, because we stuck it to him.
What's something that can happen this offseason that would surprise you? I don't know if there's anything you thought of. With anything on your mind that you think might surprise you if we made a move for?
For a free agency. Uh,
A player, trade, draft, something
it
that you,
had to
you
be
just
some
didn't
type
see
of
coming, you
trade or
might think
something to
could happen.
really. I think it would have to be some type of trade or draft because with free agents, Howie, like I said, Howie never ceased to amaze me. But like, if we did something funky in the draft or we do something that we really wanted, then I think that would be more impactful. You know, but at the end of the day, I I hope I didn't know about my draft board, or I didn't tell you about my draft board or nothing, but I know I
Yeah,
think
what's your
our
what's your draft board look like? Who's
well, my
on your
first pick,
draft
it
board?
depends. It depends. If Jalen Carter's available, man, that's one of my favorite players to get, and I just go with him, man. I'm just gonna take the chance on what they're saying about him, just because I know, and we got these Georgia boys here. We got veteran leadership, like with Fletcher Cox and them guys, and he can get them right. And I just think that us losing Javon Hargrave a little bit, just our defensive line ain't as impactful, and I'm just not 100% confident Jordan Davis being the 3 to 4 down, 3 down player was with his weight. Can he get his weight down? Can he stay healthy? So that's one of mine. But if Jalen Carter is not available, and everybody wants to get Bijan Robinson at 10, I don't really want to get Bijan at 10 either. That's more of a 30 for me. And if that doesn't, and if Jalen Carter ain't available and Bijan Robinson ain't available, I'm almost willing to just trade back and then work out something else and see what happens after that. But I mean, my favorite two players. I mean, my favorite player definitely is Jalen Carter, number one. Period. You know what I'm saying? So,
I kind
what
of
about you,
agree
man?
that Buda Baker would possibly be the one thing that could surprise me. If somehow
Really?
Howie was able to finesse Arizona and end up still having both of your first round picks and possibly still your second, and being able to work the money out where he fits in and pay Jalen Hurts, I would be shocked.
That is
Now,
true. I didn't think
my
about that.
draft board right now, 10 would possibly more than likely be Jalen Carter. If we move him from 10, it's Bijan all day. I don't care where we move at. You know why? I feel like if you can get a first plus Bijan Robinson, like a first round pick for next year, not the swap, the next year first round. So you have two first rounds, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds next year. That's the more than what I'm saying. Like that's more collateral than you ever thought you would have in any draft after coming off a Super Bowl run. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So me being able to get, let's say for instance, Tampa want to trade up. We able to get them the ninth, we able to get them our 10th to get their 19th and their first round for next year and possibly like a third or a fourth for this year. And we get Bijan at 19. Think about what we just got. You just got a running back, a first round pick, and a third round pick in the first round.
Right. That's a good scenario. That's a very good scenario. I agree with that, man. That's a very
I
good
don't I don't
scenario.
see I don't see how I don't see how we could not think about what you could get. You know what I'm saying? It's always something out there that's bigger. You feel me? So like just taking one I could okay, we could take Bijan, we could take Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter automatically if I'm staying at 10, I gotta take a defensive player.
Right.
Defensive line player.
Right.
I've heard people say Brian Branch. I've heard people say Devin Witherspoon. Like, I understand these picks are
Corner.
luxury for
Yeah.
everybody, but we're not gonna do nothing crazy now. We still have to be logical fans at the end of the day.
Right. And I don't believe it.
Bijan, Jalen Carter, uh, I don't even think Nolan Smith is on the draft board in the 10 area. I think he's more mid round.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to think if one of those quarterbacks was able to slide just a little bit,
It's gonna change everything. It will
if
change.
if
Yes.
if Will Levis is sitting there at 10 and somebody call, Howie is going to finesse. He doesn't. I listen to Jacob Sports enough to know he don't like fleece, so he's gonna finesse his way around the game.
Right.
He gonna make it worthwhile for him. And I mean, you still got to think if they can get Jalen Hurts to take a 10-year deal and you pull all this off in 5 years, do you know what our cap would look like?
Man.
There's not many teams out there paying the premium at running back, right?
Yeah.
But then when you look at the teams that are paying premiums, when they drafted that running back per se, they sucked. Carolina wasn't that good when they got
That's true.
CMC. Todd Gurley when he got drafted, they wasn't that good. Minnesota wasn't good when they drafted Adrian Peterson. Saquon Barkley went to a horrible organization in the Giants. Chris Johnson when he got drafted at Tennessee.
Can't
Derrick
see it.
Henry when he got drafted, even though he was a second round pick, he was on a horrible team. So you telling me we put Bijan Robinson behind the best O line with Jalen Hurts and two, three, four weapons on the outside? Listen, getting Bijan makes Quez Watkins more dangerous.
Yep. But the thing is with Quez, I think this Quez, man, I hope he just hits that weight room, bro. I still, I know, I didn't, I know everybody was mad at him about the Super Bowl drop, and I was too. But my main thing, like I said, I think he needs to get his little physicals up. Like he already developed better his route running. You know what I mean? Because remember, I think each year he's gotten a little better. You know what I'm saying? So if we start off from his rookie year, remember it was a like when he against the Cardinals, he had that little spin run, and then he did like a,
I remember.
you know what I'm saying? And then the next year, remember at camp, he was eating, but he kind of didn't perform at camp the whole year, kind of had a drop off, you know. And then last year, uh, yeah, he kind of, up and down, you know what I'm saying? But I think at the end of the day, I think we just can't give up on him, man. And I think that, like you said, if you even get Bijan Robinson out there with him, and it's going to open it up a little bit more for him, and he's already going to have another year familiar with Jalen Hurts in the system. And I don't know, man. I think sky's the limit for Quez. But I mean, if they do move on from him, it's not. I'm not going to lose really that much sleep. You know what I mean? So,
I
but
think the problem last year was he expected to be in a position. He mentally at the end of the season, right? Last year, before we acquired AJ Brown, he put his mindset that he would be number two. Everything he had on his plate was, I'm going to go out here this year and be the number two receiver. You bring AJ Brown in, you put me at three. Then you bring Pascal in, he's more in on the running situation. I felt like he got in his own head and to do certain things. He did uncharacteristic things. Like,
yes,
why are you jumping for, you know what I'm saying, right here at your face? You jumping and trying to catch him by your kneecaps. Like, why not run into the route? It was small stuff. And then when the Washington game kind of happened, I was like, okay, he gonna get it back. He came back against the Colts. He had
that clutch touchdown.
right there, boom. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he moving forward. When the Cowboys game happened, he got muscled 2 times.
Twice.
He got muscled. Not even just I got the interception. I manhandled you. I little boyed you. I cradled you like Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? I put you to sleep. I took that. I felt like okay, he needed that redemption game. You know what I'm saying? After the Washington game, he kind of got redemption against the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that redemption again for him in any of the playoff games. And it kind of made me feel like he might have gotten his own head and was like,
Mm-hmm.
dang, I just had the worst game of my career. I
Mm-hmm.
think this year I want to bring in a receiver that's
You do?
young and I want to bring him in to give him a little push. It could be his position loss, but if you really want it, you gotta earn it. I say
Yeah.
this on
Smart.
multiple of my videos. If you want it, a spot on the football field is not guaranteed. It's earned. You're gonna have to earn that spot to be able to say he worked harder, he progressed. Technically speaking, you said he got better, right? How do we know? They brought in a receiver like Zach Pascal who put no pressure on him losing his spot.
Yeah.
There was no point in time during the year when we signed Zach Pascal, he was like, "Oh yeah, he gonna be our guy."
But remember Zach, yeah, too. But Zach Pascal was hurt in the preseason, wasn't he? Wasn't he? He was out
He was
for
dinged up a little bit.
yeah,
He was
so he
dinged up a
wouldn't
little
really
bit.
have the opportunity to challenge Quez during reps. Quez already had it, you know what I mean? So he ain't like he didn't have to. They weren't fighting at the same time. So I think you're right. If you bring in another hungry dude and makes him fight, I think it will keep him on his toes more. You know what I'm saying? Keep him more hungry.
Make it work a little harder.
But
If he has to work for the position, you'll see what it was worth. What the rich people tell you? They tell you money that was given to me, I blew through, but money I earned, I saved.
right, you know what
It's
I'm
like
saying?
that position was given to him because of what he did for 2 years, and then he didn't get nobody really to come in and put hands to on his back to push him forward a little bit. Like, hey, look, you got to work for this position. You can get the position; it's your position. Keep everybody else from taking it from you. You bring in a young dude just getting into the NFL, he could
Right.
be in. Like Tank Dell, man. I swear to you. Hold
Do,
on, I got a little clip here. I can play a little clip for you. A little clip of Tank Dell, man. People don't like Tank, but I like Tank. Hold on, let me open this. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, I got a little video right here for you. Let me get up here. Is it right here? Yes, sir. Here we go. Stop this way.
mm, mm. Quick off the ball, yeah, quick feet. Okay.
Hmm. How that music started? I gotta turn that off. Like
That
I
was
like
tight.
Tank, man. I like Tank Dell, man. I think he could be. I think he could give. He has the route running, the speed to give us the same potential of Quez Watkins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, and that's the thing. You know, that's the thing too. We've been in so awe about Quez Watkins highlights. If you think about it, like we seems like hey, this could happen all the time. Like we remember his runs in the preseason, 80-yard bursts, and we always see it coming. It just don't come. You know what I mean? So we're looking at the highlights, and I think, like you said, we start looking at other receivers, and this tank guy is starting to rub up on me. I'm gonna look into him more, look into some more highlights, his college play. But yeah, man, I think
I've been watching, and he can come in and fill two spots for us off the rip. He come in and be our third receiver, and he's a great kick return, punt return guy. He can fill two positions off the rip.
And speaking of that, okay, do you think that we need another special? Definitely, we need another special teams return or another returner, bro. Because last year it was
Brenton
it was
Covey
just,
was a crash touchdown.
bruh. Do you think this dude could be a punt returner for us?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got the skills for it.
So off top, he's gonna be first on the on the depth chart
he
because
give me some Deshaun Jackson return vibes.
oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I
then
watch the tape,
definitely. But then what
he give
round do
me
you
that.
think he's going to drop into then? What round?
His name is getting bigger, so he's starting to move up the track. Every time I do my mock draft, I get him in the third. I think his value is third.
Hmm.
It says, well, now Hurst was seen at a SC, at USC.
Let's see.
Obviously, he was coached by Lincoln Riley. He could have been checking in on him. But do you think they're with Jordan Addison? No, I don't think it was a recruiting mission. I think he really just went to show some respect, do a little working out with Caleb. It seemed like for some reason Jalen Hurts been working out with a lot of the young guys over the summer. I
That's
don't know
his
if that's
jamming
if
though.
that's if that's to polish his game or to check their game or whatever, help them out, show them a little bit of respect.
That's
I seen
exactly
him;
what
he
it
been
is.
doing it.
I
It
think
could
that's
be
exactly
polishing
what it
his
is.
game because you never know what somebody just because the dude younger than you, you never know what they got in the bag.
That too, but Jalen's just one of them dudes, man. Like he's just one of them dudes. Like
He's very
humble.
yeah, I was gonna say he's very personable.
Like he ain't that. Remember when Aaron Rodgers wouldn't even talk to he ain't no Aaron Rodgers type of dude in the locker room where he ain't gonna help the young guys
Nah,
out. He's gonna try to help the community. He's just like I'm saying, Jalen Hurts is one of them dudes. We are lucky to have this dude. You know what I mean? And just I've been saying this every time I'm on YouTube, man. Like Jalen Hurts, I said whatever he does, he ain't doing it for no clout. I'm sure he's trying to help the dudes out, or and maybe polish his game up at the same time, like you said, man.
hey, but to feed off what you said, Ohana, Jordan Addison has been called the best wide receiver in the NCAA right now. I don't know. I don't know. If he went there to work out with him, maybe filled out some, maybe go talk to Howie. Jordan Addison, what? He's 6 foot, 220, 202, no, 202,
You
fast. You know
think?
what I'm saying? But he's not a good route runner. And I need somebody that can run
Yeah,
those
no, we
routes.
need that. Yeah, because we already got fast and big dudes. We need
Yeah.
a specialist.
Somebody said we need a bigger receiver though.
Why? We got AJ Dallas.
AJ isn't that big though.
I mean,
We don't have
I'm,
that big tall receiver. We have a big muscular receiver. We don't have a tall receiver though.
but sometimes like Mike Evans tall? You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah, 6'4". They're saying we ain't got the 6'4" guy.
like, how many 6'4" dudes in the league that's really that good? I mean, tall
If you
receivers
think
like
about it,
that.
right? AJ and Devontae almost the same height.
Damn, this is AJ's just so swole. It just makes
He
him look
just swole.
tall.
He DK Metcalf around this bit.
Yeah, but
They say
with
we need a
Devontae,
taller receiver. They say we need like a receiver like that dude from Atlanta when they drafted last year.
oh, from USC.
Yeah, the big guy. What
Uh,
he's 6'4", 6'5".
yeah, he's pretty good too, man. But
Yeah,
it's
right.
just that's his luck, though. Like I mean, like Julio was tall. You know what I mean? And then do tall dudes get hurt?
Hold on. Julio ball for like 8, 9 seasons though in a row though before he
No,
started
Julio is
getting
one of my favorite.
banged up.
No, I'm saying, but like, he's so tall. Sometimes the tall
Drake
receivers can get
Drake
banged
London,
up.
appreciate it,
Drake, yeah,
Ohana. Drake London.
Drake London.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude, pretty big, but okay, hold on. I got a transition for you. So everybody is sold. and I am not, that Washington believes in Sam Howell. Do you believe Washington is looking for a quarterback in this draft?
Do I think they're looking for a quarterback? I mean, maybe. I mean, I can't. Washington's so unpredictable, man. Their time they had, they're so unpredictable. I honestly,
I think, I
what do you
think,
think?
I think if the opportunity for the right price presents itself, they'll take a quarterback. But I think they don't want to get out of bounds with trading up. You know what I'm saying? And get caught in that rapture of quarterback. Because I just found out a couple of days ago that the trade value for the spot is not the value you pay for. It's the player that's available at per se spot that you are trading for. So instead of you
Really?
like say for instance you at 19, you want to get to 10, you're not trading from 19 to 10. You're trading from 19 to a player, and per se value of that team of that player is what you end up paying.
Okay, makes sense.
So with that being said, does Atlanta want to give up draft capital to get a quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to be willing to get up there and pay what it is?
I think. I mean, Atlanta, I think they would right now. They're still. I see what they're doing on defense. They're gaining. They're gaining. They're trying to grab everybody, man. They seem like they're going for some type of push.
But you see what
Because
Hunter
think
said?
about it, that division's kind of up in the air. With Tampa Bay's in shambles. You know, you got Atlanta, Carolina. They're new up and coming. So Atlanta's looking at it like, maybe right now we can capitalize. And I think it makes sense.
I think I think Tampa is going to trade into the top 10. Everybody want to say that they signed Baker Mayfield. Hot take. Anthony Richardson won't be there at 3. He's going number 1 overall.
But I've been seeing it too.
I didn't see, bro, before it got out. Go back and look early in my drive. I talked about it right here, bro. I told them Anthony Richardson is going 1. Once they traded up, I was like, oh, Carolina going 1. Dang, they might go Anthony Richardson. It's the prototypical quarterback they like. You
Mm-hmm.
got to think about teams. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you see Jalen Hurts, people don't really realize he's not that far from what Carson Wentz really was. Carson was a scrambling quarterback too. He just was after the injuries, you just didn't see it no more.
Mm-hmm.
He
But I
was
mean,
a good,
Carson's a little slower though. You know, bigger, slower. But
but they ran
I
the
see what
same
you're
type of offense. Think about it.
saying.
We ran RPO when Carson was here.
Yeah, you
They're
right.
not that far apart, but
Right.
mentally they're that far apart.
Right. Right.
So think about the organization, think about the quarterback. You got to think about what they like. They like that Anthony Richardson type guy.
Exactly. Like, you know, it's Cam Newton prototype. You know, they're similar size. Um, yeah, like you say, they're similar size. So I see what you're saying. You know, some teams go with the same.
Similar, similar. Go look at it. Go compare
No,
them.
like
They're
Burley, they're
almost
Burley, like fingers
identical.
are, yeah, it's like the fingers are a little bigger or something. I think Anthony Richards
Like
has
they
bigger
almost
fingers.
identical. It's like,
Yeah,
ooh, can I get another
yeah,
Cam?
yeah. And I
You know, I
seen, and I think Anthony Richards got a stronger arm than Cam did in college. Cam's arm was
um he got more of the arm, but Cam had more of the accuracy.
mm, true.
You know,
Well,
it's
Cam was
it's
clutch. Cam was clutch at that time in college, bro.
he had that A factor. He had that A
Mm-hmm.
factor. He was
Yeah,
able to just
bro.
be like, all right, we need a win. I'm gonna go do what I do.
When I
I
knew
can't
Cam
do
was gonna
what
be
you
that
do.
dude,
But I'm gonna go do what I do.
when he came
I
back,
already know when you said it. Alabama versus Auburn when he came from
bro, I
down
was like,
21.
I'm like, man, and through all that, he was going through that stuff with his father. You know, he had a lot of stuff, and he came and won. So I gave my hat off to him, though. But you know, Anthony Richardson, I think he's gonna be good too. We'll see though. He
I
ain't gonna be
think
my.
this is my other hot take, right? If you take Anthony Richardson, you bring Cam back in as the backup.
Hmm.
You let
Cam's
Cam
willing to be a
mentor him.
backup too.
Yeah, you let and he already said he wanted to play behind Anthony Richardson. You let him come in, you let him mentor that man. He's a professional's professional. He's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna be on no bullshit. He's gonna be who he is, regardless of what's going on. And I think you bring him in and you let him ball out, man. You let him do his thing. I got another
I,
question for you. Hold on.
okay. Okay.
Another question for you. So it's being said that we are interested in the dude from Northwestern. I can't say his
I
name, so
can't
I'm
say
not
his
gonna
name
say his
either.
name. We're gonna call him.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him AA. We gonna call him AA.
Okay.
How you
Hey,
feel about that? How you feel about AA,
I
man?
mean, if
Coming in.
Howie is on him, Howie's like I heard Howie really loves him, man. And like I said, I trust Howie. Period. So you there?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
here.
going. Oh yeah, Howie, man. I, I trust you, Howie. And I was about to bring that up honestly too, because we're just talking about our draft pick for our draft board, and I wouldn't be too mad if we got him at 30. But nothing, I mean, nothing under that. Then that's if, like, say we didn't get Jalen Carter or something. We at least got to get another. We have to have somebody on the D line. Period. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that'd be okay. I'd be okay with it. But I think Jalen Carter is the centerpiece of what we need to bring to the Eagles for our future, bro. Period. So,
Just
but
for a moment, y'all. I put bro on the solo screen so we can get the jersey collection in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all couldn't see it on the split back, but bro got the
oh,
jersey
okay.
collection up there.
Oh yeah, hold on. I got my the Super Bowl Fletcher Cox, Super Bowl Malcolm Jenkins, and then I got the throwback Malcolm.
Is that shady?
Yeah, Shady McCoy.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my
Hey,
guy
now, and is that
McNabb.
two Vicks?
Yeah, I got two Vicks, and I got the Jalen Hurts in the closet. But I don't really like putting that on the wall yet. That's because that's active. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
I mean Fletcher still actually, but it's Super
I
Bowl
mean,
though.
yeah, that's true. But that's just the Super Bowl one, bro. That's special. That's Super Bowl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate that throwing that up there, man. I just had to.
Yeah,
I always had
man.
it on my wall. I just switched my studio around. So
Okay. So
Anthony
hey man, I don't
McKinnon.
know if my boy B-Dub gonna be doing any content anytime soon. I
I'm
know he
trying
did
to,
do his
man.
first video. So hey man, if anybody here wants to go subscribe to my boy, turn your notifications on. I'm gonna be on him a little bit to get some content out. I only been doing it for like 6 months. You feel me?
Damn.
But I've been I can see the progression, man.
No,
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie to
good.
you, man.
Hey, you with the big
But,
dogs now, bro. You about to go with Lord Brunson and you be a Philly Mike, bro. Salute you with the big dogs,
hey
man.
man,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
listen. It's a little hectic, but I'm not scared. I'm not nervous. If y'all
Yeah,
haven't
that,
seen it yet, if y'all haven't seen it, see if I
he said Michael
can.
Vick is the most electric. Yeah, I seen the yeah, that's dope, man. He had it on Twitter.
Yeah. Tonight, man, 8 p.m. Ohana. 8 p.m. We going in. We gonna get it live and in action.
That's gonna be him, man.
Shout out to Boss Cowboy, man. He hit me up. He came up with the idea. Said, "Hey, bro, want to tap you in?" I said, I'm cool with it. I listen. A lot of people disrespect the Cowboys. I don't care. I just don't like them. It's just natural not to like them though. It ain't like oh you a Dallas Cow. I got plenty of friends and coworkers and all. They be Dallas Cowboys.
Bro,
I'm gonna
that's it.
talk my
That's what
little shit, but I ain't
bro, that's
gotta I
another
ain't gotta
thing.
go all in. You know what I'm saying?
The other day he was talking to what's her name? Uh that one lady's name he was doing
Simone.
on Simone, and she was asking you how'd you become an Eagles fan. And you when you said why you became an Eagles fan because of Running Cunningham, that was the reason why I became a Eagles fan. Man, it's kind of crazy. So I'm 41, and I
Okay.
remember back in the day because all my family are Cowboy fans too. Most of my
Right.
family are Cowboy fans and Seahawks fans. But we was in Memphis. I'm born in Memphis, and I moved to Seattle years ago. We was in Memphis
Okay.
watching the Thanksgiving game, Randall Cunningham versus the Cowboys, and all my family members are Cowboys fans. Are just like going crazy. So I'm watching it, I'm starting to understand the game, and I'm looking at number 7, like, ooh. And I look, and then the jersey color, it just brought it just
Hold on. What year is this?
this had to be early, like 90,
Is
early,
it like
early
is this the
90.
90 92 game?
I think so. Yes,
It'd
yes,
be funny.
bro.
It'd be funny if I tell you that was the same game I was talking about.
Really. That's what kind of hit me.
Bruh, that was the same game. 92.
What?
Thanksgiving. Randall Cunningham went stupid. I've been a Philadelphia Eagle fan since 92.
Damn, yeah, me too, man. That I can remember, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
then
I
and
mean,
then
before that, I just watched football. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like with my pops, we just watched, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really remember what team he liked it at the time. Like Now he a Kansas City bandwagon, and I just don't even respect that.
Ugh. Yeah.
You know how much
Nah, but
trash he talked when I told him we was going to the Super Bowl? He's like, oh, you got to see Patrick Mahomes for that Super Bowl ring. And then when they won, he tried to call me. I still ain't answered the phone yet.
dang, he called you the
You're not
same
gonna,
day though,
bro. He called me like in the moment, like I'm laying on my
bruh.
floor, like head on head, like staring at the TV screen, like ain't no way we just lost. And then they like phone ring. I'm like, why'd you call me? Why did
Bruh.
you call me?
I tell you
Oh,
this, I remember, bro, when we're up 10, and I'm just sitting there feeling like we're down 20. I'm like, this ain't good. My wife's like, you guys are still winning. You guys, I'm like, this ain't good. We can't
I
stop them.
feel
They're
it.
scoring too easy on us. That's all I remember saying. Like, how is it this easy to score on us? You feel me?
Outside of us winning the Super Bowl, what is your greatest moment in Eagles history? All right, I'm gonna tell you mine. I'm gonna start first. Monday Night Football, 2011 was it? Y'all already know what it is. The Miracle in the Meadowlands,
Ooh, I
boy.
remember that game.
Deshaun
Okay.
Jackson with that last one. Bro, when listen, when he played around and act like he didn't know it was on the ground and he picked it up and I was sitting in there so scared. I thought for sure he was gonna get ran down, game over. It was gonna be out of there. So if y'all want to say like that was the biggest I'm him moment in Deshaun Jackson's career. Like,
Bro.
can't nobody stop me. Ain't nobody messing with me. I'm going to the house, to the crib, touchdown. And what we was down 21 at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Bruh, yeah. We was getting slapped the whole game. And then we came. Jeremy Macklin scored that. Brent Suggs got us in there. Michael Vick had a run. And then we just, yeah, bro. One of mine though, man. I forgot what year. What was the year when T.O. left and went to Dallas, right? And then they
That's
came to Philly, and we had to play him
2006,
for the.
5, 6.
I think we had to play him to go to the playoff game, and we demolished them. And uh, holy, it was T.O. I think, matter of fact, it might have been T.O.'s last game in Dallas or something like
He
that. It was
played. He
either the,
played 3 years in Dallas though.
it was either the last game in Dallas or,
Well, his
but
first
bro,
time
we
playing in
beat him
Philly.
like 50. It was in Philly. We beat him like 50 something.
I
We
think
had
that's his return to Philly game.
Clemens
That
had
wasn't
a.
his last game in Dallas. That was a return to Philly. That was his first time playing in Philly since he got traded or whatever, cut,
But I
traded,
think I
whatever.
was a good. I think it was a game to get us into the playoffs though. It was like
Yeah,
we
it
had to
was.
win
We
that
had
game.
to beat him to go to the playoffs.
And we had a fumble return for a touchdown with was it Chris Clemens, the defensive tackle, defensive end, was it hit the sideline, he stiff arm dude right at the end zone. That was one of my favorites, man, because I hate Dallas, man. Every time we beat Dallas, bro, that's a good week. You know what I'm saying? That's
It's a few good moments though. It's a few moments that I could
yeah.
think of that's so.
But that is Sean Jackson one was good. What about the Monday Night Massacre though? The Redskins.
Oh man, was that
That
against Donovan? Was that when we smashed Donovan?
first play of the game.
Oh
Because remember
man, I
Deshaun
remember that.
and Landry came up to Deshaun Jackson because he came back from a concussion. Remember, he got blasted against the Rams or something. I thought he almost died. And then Landry came up to him and was like, yeah, I'm going to knock you out like old boy did. And then him and Deshaun Jackson got into it. First play of the game. Michael Vick play action.
Oh, play action, roll left. I
Yes.
was, oh my, I remember that play like nothing else. But
And he was
people
just,
can never tell me I'm not a real Philly fan. I can remember the end of every moment we've
me
had.
too, bro. And that was that feeling. Because Michael Vick threw the ball so hard when like the camera got it, all you can see is the ball, and all of a sudden it drops for Deshaun. You see Deshaun Jackson's feet, and he just tracks it.
And he was
Gone.
gone too.
And man,
Um,
but I got a question for you though. What running
okay.
back that we barely had that didn't stay injured, or that got injured that could have been good? Wish we still that. I mean, I'm saying here. I could ask it. Like a guy like Ryan Matthews. You know how he remember Ryan Matthews?
Yeah, I remember Matthews.
And imagine if he would have stayed healthy most of his career, how much of a dog he would have been.
Uh, I don't know though.
You
I
don't think
like him,
so?
but I like the Matthews, but I don't think he just didn't have that factor to me where it was like I was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
I
he
think
ran
what's your
hard.
boy name? Not Clement. What's the other one name? What was the running back for Corey Clement? He was like a third stringer too.
Buckhalter? No. Uh,
He got a weird
Buckhalter.
last name though.
From before Corey Clement. So that's what
Mhm.
2016.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Third string.
He had to be like our third string back. I can't think of his damn name. He was still there with Clement, but he ended up losing his spot. What's his name?
J.J. in their prime. Oh, he said LeGarrette Blunt and J.J. in their prime. See, J.J. is one of those too. Imagine him staying healthy. You don't think he would have been a dog?
He was already a dog. He got injured and then became not a dog. When we got
Yeah.
him, he had already had the injury runs.
I mean, Darren Sproles. Well, he hadn't done much. Darren Corey. Who was it, bro?
I'm looking it up now. I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna be like, whoa. Uh, you remember Riley Cooper?
Oh God, trash.
He wasn't even trash. His
Yeah,
mouth
yeah,
was
you're
just
right. He
reckless.
was productive, and then he just dropped off. Remember, he
His
dropped
mouth
off
was just
cold.
reckless.
He was good with
Oh, Ken John Barner. You remember him?
Kendra Barner. Oh yeah,
That's who I was.
you liked
That's who it
him?
was. I thought he was gonna be straight. I thought he was like small, had that shiftiness. I thought he was gonna be like decent, and then all of a sudden the next year he was gone. Whatever
Hmm.
happened to him? I'm gonna look him up now since I'm here.
I thought maybe he went to. I want to say maybe New England or something weird.
He played for us for 3 years, and he went to Carolina.
Oh, Carolina.
No, he came from Carolina. He played for us for 3 years. Then he went overseas. No, he played for Carolina again. Then he played for who the hell is the NWO? He played for the New England Patriots, Atlanta, Tampa. But he just not getting out of the league 2 years ago.
Oh
Yeah,
snaps!
and he
Oh,
had real carries last year.
Dorial Green Beckham.
Oh, I remember him.
I remember when Sam Bradford threw him that touchdown. We were so happy. He threw him that up in the air. He just jumped in the air and
Think
caught
about
it.
what we gave for
That's a
Sam
tall
Bradford.
receiver, huh?
Think about what we gave up for Sam Bradford.
Man, that was a terrible time in my life, man.
And then we paid that fool.
Bro, I
We
was
not
getting
only
laughed
traded
at.
all that bullshit.
I
We
was
paid Sam Bradford.
because that was Chip Kelly's fault.
Chip only that shit only happened because Chip was gonna put all his chips in on Marcus Mariota, and nobody wanted to trade with him to get up.
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember Wendell Smallwood, Stu. I remember
Yeah,
Wendell
he was nice
Smallwood.
too. He went to the Redskins. Remember
Smallwood,
after we left us, he went to the Redskins.
and then what happened?
I don't know. Well, he was like a second, third string there. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was.
I thought he was another one that was gonna be pretty good. Man. I thought he was gonna be decent.
But out of
Man,
all those, I would like Ryan Matthews to stay the healthy, or Jai was the coldest. He just wasn't the breakaway speed dude.
Ohana, he went, but that's a good take. But no, you got to go back and look at his stats. He was not great with us the first time when we cut him and
No,
sent him to Kansas City. Nick
I
Foles'
mean,
career was not one of those ones where we could say he'd have been Hall of Fame. I think
no,
he's where he need to
no.
be in history.
Well, at least
He's a
he
Super
got
Bowl
us one.
champion. He's a Super Bowl champion. Super Bowl MVP / Super Bowl champion.
But he did remember he threw 27-2. Remember that one time in that season? 27
He did what?
touchdowns, two
2
interceptions,
interceptions. Yeah,
or
I
something like
remember
that.
that.
And then he had like six against the Raiders.
Yeah, it was close now. It was a good. He had a good run, but Hall of Fame?
No, because okay, then besides the Super Bowl, did he have a better career in Philly than Donovan McNabb? Just because he got the Super Bowl, I'm saying he did, but I'm just
Nah,
saying
nah. I still got to give Donovan that.
because he put in
Donovan had
work
a long stretch of greatness.
with no receivers.
No,
except the 1 year we went to the Super Bowl, and that was the only receiver he still had was T.O.
You said. I mean, what do you say, Josh Adams?
Oh, the dude from Notre Dame, right? I think he's the dude
Yeah.
from Notre Dame, the big running back. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him, man. Josh Adams could have been. He had a. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. He was a big running back too. He was a big back.
A lot of these dudes we talk about, man, we see them on the field, but they ain't have no work ethic.
There it is.
Listen, it's been a
Ron
lot of
Van.
bust, but people be talking about bust. I don't even care about player. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about bust. A bust is personal. You personally put yourself in that category when you given all the requisite materials to get shit done, and you don't go out there and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't hard to go study. It ain't hard to go practice. You're paid millions of dollars to do it. You can pay whoever you want to help you get it done.
Right.
It ain't hard to get on that field and do what you got to do. It's a job. If you sign up for that job for 20 years, because guess what? Most of the people that's getting drafted in the NFL, you've been playing since you was 5, 6, 7 years old. So if you sign up for a job for 20 years, you got to expect to perform what the job is asking you to do.
Right.
If it takes studying, you got to study. Imagine a dude coming. I told somebody this about first round picks, right? Imagine a dude graduating from Harvard Law. You an innocent man, and you get put with the guy who don't study the law, but he passed because of his name. You get in front of the judge, he don't know none of the statutes, he don't know none of the ways to get you out, and he tell you, "I got you though, I got you. Just give me more money." That's basically what the NFL do with people that you consider a bust. They give them all this money. They gotta keep them for 3, 4, 5 years because the cap hit. Now you got a dude sitting next to you that don't know nothing. A la Jamarcus Russell. Had all the
That was
talent in the
sad,
world.
man.
Say the man used to be in practice throwing 70-yard bombs on his knees. How do you get better from that?
He didn't even watch film, bro. You heard about the time they gave him the fake film? They gave him the tape. Was like, "Did you
Throw
watch
whatever you
anything?"
want to. I'm good.
And then they had a blank film, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw the blitzes and stuff."
And have you seen his interview since then?
Nah. Oh no.
He said,
Yeah, he debunked that, didn't he?
pivot. He said he knew the video was blank. He said he didn't understand why the coach played with him, so he played along with it. I don't know how true that is. But,
Hmm. It is what it is.
I
I mean, we
mean,
don't have to worry about
why
that.
why would a coach do that though? What's the purpose of playing a game with you to see how motivated? Bro, I'm the number one pick. No matter what whatever you put out about me as being whatever you want to say I am, they're gonna put me on the field more than likely putting you on the field. If you get fired because I didn't succeed, it'll be on you.
Right. But they're just trying to make him look bad, obviously.
But
They
it
didn't
didn't
like
work.
him.
The next year, guess what? He still started like 7 games.
Right.
You showed that he didn't study. You showed he didn't put in the work. And the owner who spent the first round pick on him, who was also the GM, said, "Hey, he's gonna play. You're out."
Right. Yeah. He maybe if he had to be he was a big dude too. I just don't he was just too wasn't like
Six
300 pounds at
five,
one point.
six
300
five
at one
two.
point, bro.
But that was after he had done already bust. That was after people didn't trust him no more. That's after people didn't want to give him no more money.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could. I mean, bruh, it ain't hard. We got a quarterback right now who putting in work right now. He's somewhere
That's what
right now, probably throwing the rock.
bruh. Grinding. That's what I love to hear, man. You know what it reminds me of? Kobe. He had that Kobe mentality, dog. He got that. Remember that one time Kobe lost a championship? He was
Hold on, I
in the
got something
gym the
for you.
next day.
Hold on, I got something for you.
He said the John Marcus Russell situation was upsetting. I hear you, bro. That was, bro. That was his bad luck.
I
He
thought
could
I
have been
had my.
good.
I ain't got it with me. I thought I had my thing with me, but we, you know, I'm gonna do.
Okay, that's hard. Kobe Bean, Bryant, boy.
I would pick my Xbox up. My Xbox custom too.
Oh, for real?
Let me see.
You
I
play?
got.
You play Xbox?
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, we need. I didn't give you my gamer tag then, bro.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my Xbox. I ain't gonna pick it up. I got a custom Kobe cover on that, but no.
You got the Generation X, or which one you got?
Yeah, I got Series X.
Yes, sir.
I
Yeah,
had got
man.
the skin it thing, and I got Kobe on the front with his daughter on the back and everything.
Dang.
Then I got me and my wife on there too, but yeah, I've been gaming for a minute, man.
So where
Oh,
you stay
that's
in
another
Florida, right?
situation. That's another situation that was crazy. Eddie
Which one?
Lacy, dude was fat.
Boy, he
Couldn't
was
get it.
poke chop for Chunky. The boy
But look,
running.
he went to Canadian football and showed out.
Hmm.
He balled out, but he was still big. But
You remember
the
Ron Dane
funny. Oh, Ron Dane. He played for
from Wisconsin? He got drafted from Wisconsin, and then he played for.
yeah.
Where did he go?
I don't even remember. I know he was in a bad situation too.
He was a big dude. Yeah, like you put your point earlier. Running backs go to garbage teams.
But
Garbage.
Eddie Lacy, he had the perfect situation though.
Sure did.
He ended up
Sure
with
did.
Aaron Rodgers.
And that offense was like the time they're going to the Super Bowl time, wasn't it?
Then he went to what? Russell Wilson. He played for Seattle, I think, for 2 years
No.
before
Oh, he
Seattle
did.
put
I think
that
he did.
before
But he didn't.
Seattle put that weight clause in his shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
and said, hey, you got to keep it under 275 or something like that.
Yes.
He
That's
came into
horrible,
camp at
bro.
he came into camp at like 295, and it was like, nah,
Running
we
back,
done.
running back, bro. I don't think no 300-pound running back could do anything in this league this
I
day.
mean, Derrick Henry about the only one, and
But
he
he's a different breed.
he's
He's
he's he's 90% muscle. He got like 10% body fat.
come on,
It's
man. They
it's
don't make
totally
those.
different. Nah,
Yes, I'm talking about the average dude that size being in the NFL can't make it. These defensive linemen is going to eat that up. We got 300-pound men on the line. You know what I mean?
isn't he playing somewhere right now? Isn't he playing XFL and
Paxton
lost his
Lynch.
spot? Paxton Lynch, I think he was in the XFL and lost his spot.
That this dude that went to Denver.
Yeah, he was the tallest quarterback to ever take a snap.
No, I thought
No,
that's
no,
somebody
that's the other
else.
dude. That's the
Yeah,
other
that's
one.
somebody
What's
else.
the backup? The
We
backup for
beat him.
Peyton Manning. The backup for Peyton Manning. What's his name? Ohana. What's the backup? My phone dead. I can't even look it up. The backup for he super tall dude. He was like 6'6", 6'7", tallest dude to ever take a snap.
I forgot, and we beat him. Remember they played us. We played against them, and we beat him. Oh, he's with the San Antonio.
Yeah,
Damn, they played
he
yesterday.
horrible. Tell me who the
That's
backup was for Denver, man. Who was the backup on that team? I
with
want to know.
Peyton
I
Manning
can't
when they won
remember.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he the backup. Can't think of his name. Tallest dude to ever throw a pass. It was trash.
Trash.
Oh, I can't think of his tall ass. As soon as you say his name, I'll be pissed.
Back up. See, was it?
Oh, Hunter might get it before we get it.
Peyton Manning Super Bowl back up. Quarterback, come on.
Can't think of his damn name. But he was a bust. He played like 4, 5 games that year too.
Brock
Nah,
Osweiler.
Brock Osweiler, 6'7" piece of doo doo.
Dog. Yeah, he was terrible. Yeah, we beat. I remember we played them, and then he
You played him that year?
we played. I know we played him one time. I think we had Rodney. That's the time we had Rodney McLeod too. I think he had an interception against him or something.
How do you
Uh,
feel about people being mad that we didn't get Jalen Mills back?
I don't. What do you mean? Why do you get mad for, bro? Come
They
on,
said they
man.
wanted Jalen. I guess he was the whole reason we went and won a Super Bowl from what people want to make it seem like.
I mean, it wasn't because he had a clutch play, but man, that's it's a football. No, first of all, he's too slow to play with a.
EC1, I got a few minutes if you want to jump in here. I'll send you the link, man. Let me know what you want to do, man. I'll send you the link. Me and my boy, we just chilling.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just
But
chilling.
I don't, man. I
Hey, what happened to Trevon Grimes? I don't know.
You
What
said
happened to
who?
Trevon Grimes? Trevon Grimes. You remember Trevon Grimes?
Vaughn Grimes. I don't remember him.
I can't remember what year that was.
Mills wasn't even worth bringing back, bro.
Nah, we bring him back, man. I don't know if what he provides to the team though.
Bro, and what position are you gonna play? Who's he gonna? I don't want him over Blankenship. Sorry, nope.
I mean, I don't want. I don't even know how really good he is at the safety position to be in the first place.
Because he can't play corner. No, we all know that. He's gonna get
Dou-
cooked.
Double moving one time is over with.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna dog my man. You know what I'm saying? But it just doesn't
Bruh,
work out.
bruh. The man was a double move assassin. You double move him two times. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Every
I
time
just
you gonna
remember
give it up.
after that Minnesota game, I just had enough of him. But Adam Thielen was cooking him. Remember?
Oh
And
man,
Fletcher Cox like
that man had 7 catches, 106.
more than
Like
that, I think. In his first
nah, that
half,
was only in the
probably.
third quarter. That was only in
Okay,
the third
that's what I'm
quarter.
saying.
I
Cause
think
he
they bitch Adam Thielen after that. I don't think the man got another snap.
and
He
then
had
he
to cook him
stopped
so
him.
much.
Remember Miller stopped him and then got in his face was like Fletcher Cox comes
Yeah.
up to him and was like, "What are you
Get
doing?"
your fucking
He
if you don't go
was getting
sit
cooked
down
all
somewhere,
day.
you done got murdered. You out here in somebody's face, man. Go sit down somewhere. Take several seats.
Was you happy that we bought Fletcher though back?
Um, seeing that I said what I have said about him, I don't think we was gonna bring him back. I thought he was gone. I thought he was done. I thought it was over with. I thought we was moving on. And then he came back, and I was just like, it's a decent pickup for what we got on the defensive line right now. So, bringing him back kind of helps us out. It puts us in a position where we can have a veteran on the defensive line. But outside of that, I mean, I felt like he was pretty much done, man. I thought he was gonna be I thought he was gonna be Jason Peters. I thought he was gonna go for the bag somewhere. Then we brought him back, and I was just like, I wasn't ready for that. I wanted somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know though. He could be a formidable person. He could be come back in and somehow get 10 sacks, whatever.
You said Mr. Double Burnt Chicken. Trash.
I haven't listen at safety. I haven't really seen his production, so I'm not gonna give him the trash at safety. But I know for sure he wasn't doing nothing at cornerback.
Nah. Nah. I mean,
Adam Thielen
I'm
wasn't
a
even double working him. Adam Thielen was just running regular routes, killing that boy.
but then and in his defense, remember we did have a Jim Schwartz defense at the time to where he left corners on the island. So,
I don't
it
give a
wasn't
darn. We could get one. That man was like 7 for 7, bro.
yeah, he was. And he was
That
making it
man
look
was
easy though.
he was just like whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, where you at? Dang, he ain't even here.
I was so bad that game,
But
man.
one and he had 3 touchdowns or something like that. 2 or 3 touchdowns against that man. That man was
Okay, I got a
trash.
good question for you. Who's been the
All right.
most overrated corner we ever picked up?
Ronald Darby.
I'm going Awesome Gua.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go Namdi, I mean, he wasn't even overrated. He just sucked too.
But bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we got him, because I remember when Oakland at one point he was locking stuff down, but then they broke it down.
Oh,
There
he
was no
wasn't.
receivers.
He played zone. And
Yeah,
he
no,
came
there
over
was
here
no
and played under
receivers.
Jim Schwartz, and Jim Schwartz put him on the island. Said, "You gonna play man," and he stunk it up,
But he was getting cooked, baked.
cooked.
But we paid him. I gotta say, but that's because Darby did more better than. I gotta go with either Awesome Gua. What about Maxwell from Seattle?
Did he even play
63
for us?
million, $63 million.
Did he play? Did he play snaps with six?
Bruh, right? And Maxwell was getting cooked. He was getting cooked, bro. I'm like, man,
um, Steven Nelson was decent. He was almost
I
in
think
that
he did
boat.
pretty good for it. I think he was solid,
He
decent.
came back. He redeemed his name after being horrible too.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, cornerbacks. I mean, we done had some bad corners though. We had some bad corner plays, some bad running back play. We done had bad play all over.
Yeah, yeah. I just the thing is,
We play.
we just
We
don't
we did
draft.
play Namdi a lot of money though. We played Namdi so much money,
Yes,
bro.
we get them. I'm telling you, we gave them Max. Him and Maxwell. I know got 60 something million, and oh,
Namdi got like 60. If
it
he didn't
wasn't
get
short.
more than 60.
Uh, it wasn't short. It was Juan Costello. That's right.
Yeah, it
It was
was
Juan.
Juan Costello. Still horrible.
Kerry
You
Williams.
made
I
it.
remember him.
Look, you made it worse. I would have wished. I would have been. Oh man, Kerry. I wish you would have just said it was Jim Schwartz. Then you would have. I would have understood why he was out on the island by himself.
Yeah, I remember. That's right. It wasn't Kerry Williams, man. Oh my god, he was trash. He was slow as molasses too. I don't know who was slower, Kerry Williams or Jalen Mills.
Mm.
Or
Jalen
who's
Mills not
faster?
even slow.
Well, it seems
Jalen Mills
I
just don't
can't
got
tell.
hips. He don't got hips.
Right,
So when you hit him with that double move and he try to readjust, it's
it's
over
over.
with. He looked like a one leg chicken out that bitch. Oh damn, he beat me. Rasul Douglas. Oh man.
Man, but that's a tricky one.
He playing good now, but he didn't play good for us.
Oh, but the playoff game when he dropped against his chest. Oh my god. No, against the Cowboys, we could have beat him. I remember that.
Hey, I thought we was gonna get Keanu O'Neal. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna troll him though. He was supposed to beat the Cowboys, remember? He had their life in his hands and dropped the pass, dropped the interception.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Some of the bad events we had, it just reminds me when Alshon dropped that ball in the Saints, the playoff game, bro.
You think we
That
you think we go back to the Super Bowl if he don't?
if he don't, I think we would have. I think we had that mojo going. I think we had a chance.
I don't know. It was weird to me because it wasn't supposed to happen like that. Then it happened, and it was like,
That's true. It was that was a weird year.
weird
Carson
year.
Carson wins back and got hurt again. They bench him, put in Nick, and it's just like, oh. And then he goes to the playoffs like a kind of like a deja vu. It was just, I don't know, it was weird. It was really weird.
Could Nick Foles have had another run if it wasn't for that drop? I mean, does he have another Super Bowl running back?
Yeah, but we had the offense. I mean, what were we lacking on offense at the time when we had like we had
I don't remember.
Alshon, who was our second
Probably
receiver?
receiver. Probably receiver. Was it Nelson Aguilar still?
Yep,
Never liked that dude.
Nelson.
Never liked that dude. I think he played good for other teams. He never played good for us. He
That's
played. He
unfair.
had that one good season.
The double doink year
The double doink. Everybody talk about that double doink.
against the Bears.
Yeah, go down. It's like, bro, that
I
shit
thought it
should
looked
not
like
be
dude
in.
got a finger though. It looked like he got a. It looked like he got a little
I don't want that
fingernail.
in Eagles history as a like something that everybody talk about from years to come. Like, y'all remember the double doink? No, I remember us losing the next game.
Yeah.
I remember us beating Chicago and then going to getting massacred on a drop pass. Then I remember us going 4-11-1. That's what I remember.
So I got a question for you. So how did you go into the season? Do you go with like, yeah, we're gonna win 13 games or 12 games, or are you one of them people who be like, we'll game by game?
All right, I'm an off-season guru, right? So this has always been like my spot. So at the end of the off-season, I kind of go through, see what the roster look like. I'm gonna give you the wins and the losses best I can. So right now already, I've kind of did a little preview, but I ain't gonna put it out yet. But I do think we're gonna have at least 12 on the roster. 12
12
wins.
dubs.
12 dubs.
You
Right
sure?
now, without me even going through and like evaluating teams, and I want to
You
wait
can't
till everything is worked out.
wait till we get week by week when they show us the schedule. We know who we're playing, but we got to know when and how many Thursday. If we
What's
have
the
a Thursday
order?
night game, Monday night,
Yeah.
you know.
But now that with
But
all these new rules, it could get ugly. Cause now you could play 2 Thursday games. It ain't just one now. Like I don't
that's
know. It's
crazy.
kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
But
It's
shoot,
kind of
man.
weird. Trying to think. Okay. Who is who? Okay, so we already assumed both of us agreed Jalen Carter at 10. If Jalen Carter was your pick at 10, and we ended up getting Bijan. Let's say, what would be your position to address in the second round?
So if we did get Bijan and we did get Jalen Carter,
Yeah.
probably safety. It depends unless we get a free agent with Buddha or that Bird dude from Tennessee because he's gonna be available when the draft starts. I heard so, but so if we don't without those two being gone, I think we need another safety, man. We need somebody. I think we need to start going safety because I don't believe in Wallace and we're thin. We're
Hold on,
thin. Somebody
Kavon ain't even the third safety right now.
he
Why
ain't.
we talking about? Why are we talking about? We got Justin Evans as the third at least.
That's true. That's true.
We
I
got
forgot.
we got
Okay.
Terrell Evans probably the starter. Reed Blankenship. And then you got Justin Evans as the backup. Kavon probably fourth or fifth on that
Or
list.
if he even makes the team. Like he'll probably make the team.
He'll make
Uh,
the team just because they drafted him and how we don't like giving up on draft picks.
okay, then so then saying that being said, then like that maybe we that second. So we got our safety. So you happy with the safety? We got our safeties, and then we got our defensive line.
I
We
ain't
got
say
our
I was
running back.
happy. I ain't say I was happy.
Okay,
I
okay.
said Kavon wasn't the guy. Now if I bring in somebody like Antonio Johnson, they're cool. But I don't know if I could I don't know if I could be okay with Kavon Wallace. I don't think I could be okay with Josiah Scott being, I I might even go corner, bro.
Yeah,
A hybrid safety corner type guy who can play nickel, who could play safety, who could play a little bit of everywhere. Maybe even a little linebacker on the edge. I just wanted somebody that could Swiss Army knife because Kavon, Josiah, all them boys got me nervous.
yeah. Especially Josiah. I think Kavon can we can band aid him a little bit more. Josiah be left out on he looks real bad at times, bro.
He
So
do.
so I think that is true. The corner wouldn't be bad because, like I said, I think you can band aid the safety position because we bring pressure. We
Yeah,
can make
see,
it a
that's
little
the dude.
easier.
That's the dude I was thinking about. That's that when I said that. That was kind of the guy, Kelly Ringo
Kelly Ringo.
or Keely Ringo, however you say it.
I mean, I'm with that. Ain't nothing wrong.
He's
And
a
it
he's a Swiss
depends
Army
if
knife.
we get, and I think if it goes the way we want it to go, there's so many different ways, so many different things that can happen.
Right.
But
He can
but I
fuck up.
wouldn't be happy. I would love to still get a veteran safety, bro. Another dog. Because imagine I'm saying
Who's the guy you would go out there and grab if you had a veteran safety?
if Buddha, we're going Buddha.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I'm
Just making
saying?
sure. Just making sure.
I'm going Buddha, bro. But then if I got Bird, I wouldn't be mad either. He's a dog too. You know what I'm saying? But Buddha's young. But I heard
Kevin
Washington
Byard,
want
what, 2 years older already? So
yeah. Well, you want Buddha's only 27, but I
yeah,
still
and then
see it.
Kevin Byard is what 29.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I take Buddha. Sorry,
but
I need
honestly,
them
bro,
extra years.
I think honestly though, what you just started thought about it. We do need to draft a corner in the second round, bro. We haven't drafted a corner in the first round since what? Little Shepherd,
What round did we draft Withers, McPherson? Because I don't remember
Zach
drafting
McPherson.
dude. Then
That was
he popped up out of nowhere, and I was just like, "Who is this dude?
I don't know.
Who we just put our faith into? Do we even?" And then he turned out to be whatever he is now. Oh, did I just break my headphones, bro?
Damn.
It's cool. I got another pair, but I like these because they've been giving me better quality sound. I
Yes, yeah, man. But shoot, man. I know you gotta get going here soon, don't you?
mean, yeah, I'm finna get up out here, put this food on, man. But I got a few minutes. I was just trying to see what's going on.
For sure. So how
and
did you get
enjoy
into
myself.
where you could put stuff on the screen, man? I'm learning all this, man. I don't even know.
I just be
Right?
I started just learning, just doing it, and then clicking stuff. Isaiah Bowling from Jackson State.
Isaiah Bowling from Jackson State. Oh,
What he play,
I was
Stu?
reading about
What he
him
play at?
too. I
What he
heard
play at?
about him.
What he play?
Stu
Safety?
Vision.
Oh, what he play? Safety? Running
Yeah.
back? What up?
I think he's a safety.
Hmm.
Right.
I'm all good with the safety.
No, I saw
I would
something
take a
about Twitter
safety
about this
if I
dude,
had
man.
to.
He's buzzing right now. I saw some on Twitter, and I don't know, man. Honestly, I think Howie likes him or something. Maybe.
Probably Howie like everybody.
I know, huh?
Till they turn out to be bust, and then
No,
you
he's a
try to get from
corner.
under.
He's a corner. Isaiah Bowman
Corner?
is a corner. Yeah.
Okay, okay. What do you think of Juice Sanders linebacker from Arkansas? Oh, he could be special. I like him, and I like the dude from Iowa.
Iowa
Like
dude.
both for the linebacker for Iowa, the white boy.
Mm-hmm.
He bad. That boy a missile. He like John Lynch at linebacker, but just
Safety
crazy.
version. Yeah.
Yeah, he the linebacker version of John Lynch at safety. He could be deadly, dog. That could be ugly. Ugly situation for people.
Stu Vision. Looking at his That's what's up. Yeah. What do you got to go to juice? Oh yeah. So I've been saying, I hope though this year, man, I just don't want to see no drama. I had a dude, my work, he's a Niners fan. We've been going back and forth, man. We've been going back and forth. He's like, first thing he said to me, you guys are going on a decline. Usually statistically, if you win the if you go, those that go to the Super Bowl always has the worst year, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, bro, we got Jalen Hurts, man. You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
question for him to answer. I'm gonna let him answer that.
I was like, man,
You
I
read the
don't know.
question?
What is the most you guys? What is the most you guys are willing to give up for Buddha? Nah, I don't see people been saying 10th. I don't think we should give up the 10th now. I
I'm
think
not
that's
giving
too
him
much.
10. I'm not
That's too
giving him 10.
much. You know what I
Most I'm
mean?
giving you is probably 30. If
Yeah,
I give you 30, that's all you get. You don't get no more.
you know what I'm saying?
What's
Yeah,
up, sis?
I'm not giving the 10th because I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter. Guys was crazy. People are crazy.
I really look to give you a third because you're gonna come hit me for so much cap.
I yeah, but nah. I mean, I give you a.
Maybe a second.
Nah, I might even give you. I don't know if I can even give you a first rounder, bro. I don't think I can do it. I
First
maybe give
rounder
you.
for a 27-year-old is hard for me.
Yes, maybe that we'll throw in something like a third or second with the Quez Watkins.
Right.
I don't know.
I give you Quez. You could definitely
Yeah,
take
so I'm saying I
Quez.
throw in Quez in there,
We could
and
definitely give you Quez. It's 10.
10 and 30 is too
10 and
much.
30
I'm
too
saying
much.
third
I'm
year.
saying
Yeah,
third. Yeah, I give you a third this year and a second next year. I could do that.
but you ain't taking my first.
No, you might can't even get my second this. You definitely can't get my second this year. I need them top 3 picks.
Yes,
It could be an
yeah,
ugly situation.
because he didn't have no injuries, did he last year? Now, did he?
No, no,
Okay,
no. Buddha is one of those guys that has to have no injury history, really.
and I
That's
liked
what
him when
kind of intrigues me about him.
he was yelling at his team at the locker room. You know what I mean?
I'm tired of losing.
Hey, that's what I wanted to tell you. Did you see Jonathan Gannon? They had like a clip of Jonathan Gannon coming up to Buddha. It was like, hey.
It wasn't Buddha he was talking to, but just the fact.
Oh, it wasn't?
Nah, that's that's their receiver. Elijah Mitchell, whatever his
Oh,
name
okay.
is, whatever his day receiver name is, it was him.
And I was like, that's when Buddha saw that clip. Was like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Buddha was look, Elijah come back in the locker room like, bro, you seen dude, man, dude weird. Like, what's wrong? He was like, man, dude, this and stuff, and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Man, Buddha,
Rondell
like,
Moore, that's his name. Rondell Moore. He bad too though. Wish I could have got him. Elijah Moore, somebody. Man, still got Quez.
if we give you some, you can have it. Like I said, we'll work out something. But you ain't texting on the first, you ain't texting our second,
Nah.
and then if not, then peace out. We ain't trying to do no business, you know. But okay, but so who do you think the Cowboys make a step this year?
let's be realistic. I never think they're gonna take a step.
Not at all. Not even.
You ain't even
Look,
see it. Look, you ain't even see me crack a smile. I was so serious. I don't give them no hope. It's not even them as a team, but it's ownership, it's management, it's players, it's the whole organizational swag. Like their culture is fucked up. My bad. But their culture is messed up. Like
right.
their culture is out of whack. It's no foundational pieces other than those 5 Super Bowls that you got without the salary cap. Y'all don't want to talk about it.
They don't want to talk about that.
What else do you have? Y'all haven't built anything. I'm not, what I'm saying. Maybe they can make a step, but I don't think. Just like I was gonna say, as long as Dak they quarterback, Jerry Jones they owner, and Mike McCarthy is they coach, I don't see them beating us at nothing or making no steps forward. They've lost in the same game against the same team 2 years in a row.
Right.
Where's the
But
step? Where are you gonna get the step forward from? Is they ever going? I mean, you got to change. What's the definition of insanity? I know you 41, so you could tell me.
believing in basically
Doing the
being a
same
Cowboys fan
thing over and
over
over
and over again.
again and expecting different results. Isn't that what the Dallas Cowboys do every
Yeah,
year?
that's the
They
definition.
put
Okay.
Dak Prescott in there with his decent team. They chant about how they going to the Super Bowl. They win like 4, 5 games. Oh, we winning the Super Bowl this year's our year. Then they go do the same mess. Same mess. They blow it. They look bad. Then you turn around and they say, "We beat y'all. We beat y'all. We beat y'all. We had a win against y'all."
I know. Uh, I just think they just
Then they
don't
like, "Don't
have.
make excuses about your backup, but you don't want to give us the win against your backup."
I know. The social, it's just they're like a social media team to me. You know what I mean? Like it's all about it's
They
being
don't have any
popular.
culture, bro. They culture is
It's,
messed up over there.
like they're just acting delusional most of the time. Like, come on, man. Like but one pickup that was a little solid. I ain't gonna knock was Stephen Gilmore. I still think he can play a little bit, but I ain't worried about like he ain't gonna shut down Devontae Smith or AJ Brown or nothing. But he's still a better piece than what they had from last year. So, but
How much does really Gilmore have in the tank?
when they played us, man, they always play us hard. So it don't really, when the Cowboys play us, bro, they play us like it's a Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
but these new people in the rivalry, it ain't the same. It ain't the same play to me. It's just not the same. Like people talk about rivalries. There has to be some type of consistency in the rivalry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the last few years, you kind of like, oh, Dallas beat us. Oh well, they're not going nowhere with it. Like I liked it when we played for playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it when we was playing for the division. Like our games counted for everything. Like I haven't seen a game like that in a while. Like,
Right.
and then when it was gonna be like that, they blew it. They blew it. They had one job to get done, and they blew that job. Like
I
as a
don't even
fan base
argue
is
with,
ridiculous. They're just ridiculous as a fan base sometimes.
but I mean these Niner fans are they're starting to be a little bit like that too. No disrespect to all you
Listen,
Niner
they've
fans,
they've
but
been like that. They've been like that. They just didn't have to deal with us because we didn't have no beef with them. They always had the beef with Dallas. Now that we done beat them, it's like, oh, we gotta have beef with them too. Man, if y'all don't go somewhere with y'all petty ass,
bro, they so disrespectful, bro. Bro, like I said, these Niner fans, man. Oh, if we would have had a quarterback, we would have beat y'all. This and
that's
that.
y'all
And
fault.
if we would have if you would all had a fifth, we'd be drunk. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, bro, I told my dude, I broke it down. Like, bro, you disrespected Hassan Reddick by putting a backup
Backup
tight
tight
end
end. Not even
blocking
not even
him
George Kittle. You put a
one on one.
backup in.
Not George Kittle, a backup blocking him
Back.
1-on-1. We didn't do that with Joey Bosa.
Nope.
So like, and he still doesn't understand. He's like, well, I'm like, bruh. And then we hurt your quarterback again, like 3 plays later. That's your fault, bruh.
Yeah.
You know
Both
what
of
I'm
your
saying,
quarterbacks got hurt in the same. Now they
bruh?
got like 5, 10 quarterbacks.
Bruh, like that game
They
was
got
beautiful,
Trey
man.
Lance, Brock Purdy, Johnson Still, and they just signed Sam Darnold, I think. If I'm
They're,
not
they're about
mistaken.
to release Trey Lance. They're about to do something with Trey Lance. They're trying to trade him.
Nah, they ain't gonna let Trey Lance go. They're gonna
You,
probably gonna keep him.
you think so? I don't know. I think they
They
got
got a
that
freak
Brock Purdy.
injury. You
But
gotta think
he,
about that. You gotta think about that cap, bro. That
yeah,
cap is what's crazy.
yeah, it's
They're gonna
true.
be hitting him across the head for that cap. If they cut
Yeah.
that man first round pick, you'll be eating applesauce for the next 2 weeks. All right.
Man,
But man, hey, it's been great, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for coming through 4133 the pod. Tune in with me and B Dub. You just got gritty with Smitty. You feel me?
yes, sir.
Hey man, whenever y'all need me again, man, y'all know I'll be here. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.